Right, so for today's lesson, we're going to be working on solving word problems that deal with money. So we're going to try 2 out today together, and then you're going to go ahead and try some on your own using my example. So there are some steps that we're going to have to do today to show our work. So let's read through the problem to get us started, and then we're going to think about the steps that we're going to do. So I'm going to read it first, make a mind movie, and imagine things that are going on, and then I'll let you know what the first step I'm going to do is. So Beth has 3 dimes and a nickel. Remember, when I make a mind movie, I like to close my eyes, so go ahead and do that if you feel comfortable. Beth has 3 dimes and a nickel. Her big brother has 5 dimes and a penny. How much money do they have in all? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an equation to represent the problem, and I'm going to put a symbol in for the unknown number. Okay, so what does that mean? That means I'm going to make an equation that matches this problem, and that's going to help me figure out how to solve it. So Beth has 3 dimes and a nickel. Okay, so I'm going to make my equation, and I'm going to put a parentheses. So I'm going to label this up top. This is Beth's part of the equation. So if she has 3 dimes, 10 plus 10 plus 10 would be 3 dimes, and a nickel. So these are my 3 dimes, and here's my nickel, plus 5 represents the nickel. Her big brother has, so I'm going to put brother on my paper. Her big brother has 5 dimes, so that's 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, and a penny. I know that a penny's value is 1. So how much money do they have in all? I know when I need to find something that says how much money do they have in all, I know that I'm adding together to find my total. So I'm going to make an equation that represents that. So I'm going to keep the parentheses, and I'm going to do 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus, in the middle of that parentheses, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 equals. And I don't know what the total is, so I'm going to put a question mark. All right, so this is my equation. It looks kind of long, but it's going to help me think about how to solve this money-related problem. So I can draw her coins out now. I really like to draw a circle, and I prefer to put a D in it personally, but like I said last time, you can put 10 inside it, whatever works best for you. So this is Beth's money. This is her number of dimes. What I'm going to do to make this easier for myself is I'm going to, I don't know if you remember, but from our previous lessons, we lined up our money from greatest amount to least. So if I know I'm adding them all together, I'm going to look at Beth's dimes and the brother's dimes. He has 5. So I'm going to keep going with my dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's the brother. And then she has a nickel. That means she has 1 nickel. Oh, I'm putting 5 in. You could do that too, but I'm going to put an N to keep with my pattern. That's the next highest value. And then the last value would be her brother's penny. So the penny is, there's only 1 penny. So this is Beth's and her brother's coins together. Now I just have to skip count to calculate the total. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86 cents. So I know that I have 86 cents. They have 86 cents together, both of them together. So you could have done it this way, or you could have figured out what Beth has and then what her brother has, and then add them up together that way. Whatever strategy you want to use is totally fine. Just make sure to show your work when you solve the problem. The last thing to do would be to answer in a full English sentence. So I flip the question. When it says how much money do they have in all, I would write they have, so I take part of the question, 86 cents, and it's okay to write it in money form, in number form, 86 cents in all or in total, whatever you want to say, with a period. If you do this, if you write the equations, show all your work, and write the sentence, you will get full credit, and it's really good practice. Let's do one more problem, money word problem today. Also, friends, if you like to use coins to help you figure this out, go for it. Just remember to show your work as well. Okay, in writing, I mean. So I had 8 dimes. I'm thinking right now, how can I make a number sentence that matches this problem? So while I'm reading the first time, make that mind movie, close your eyes if it helps you. And then we're gonna read it again to figure out how to make that equation. So I had 8 dimes. I bought a banana for 15 cents. How much money did I have left? Okay. So hopefully you made that mind movie. I saw myself with 8 dimes in my pocket. I saw myself walking into a grocery store and buying a banana for 15 cents. And then I'm trying to figure out how much money I have left over for when I go to the grocery store tomorrow. So that's how I made my mind movie, just so that you have an idea. So I had 8 dimes. I know that 8 dimes is 80 cents worth because that's 8 tens. I could have also figured that out by skip counting. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 cents would be my dimes. And I bought a banana for 15 cents. So that I would subtract 15 cents because I took 15 cents from the 80. How much money do I have left? That's my question mark because I don't know how much I have left. So that's my equation done. Now, I'm going to use a strategy that I like to use to solve this type of problem. So you don't have to solve this using coins. You can, you would like to, but I'm actually going to use a number line strategy to solve this problem, and I'm going to use the removal strategy. So I am going to put an 80 on the right-hand side of my number line because that is the largest amount that I have, and I'm going to be taking away from that. Then I'm going to go ahead and take away a jump of 10, and that's going to give me 70. So now I know I have 70 cents left, but I'm not done yet because from this 15, I had 10 and 5. So I also need to make a jump of 5, which is a smaller jump. And it's easy for me to do this because I know that 70 minus 5 is 65. If you need to make jumps of 1 still, that's totally fine. Whatever makes most sense to you, go for it. So I know that 80 cents minus 15 cents is 65 cents. So I now only have to answer this question in a sentence. So how much money did I have left? I had 65 cents left. So this looks less involved than the last problem. So some problems are going to require a lot of work shown. Some of them are going to be a bit quicker. So just make sure, once again, you're doing 3 things. You're showing your equation that matches the problem with the part that you don't know. Show your work in any way that you would like, as long as you're showing how you thought about it, and writing a sentence that shows your answer. Good luck on your assignment today, friends. Come back to this video if you need support with this.